Hello, Harmony and Consolidate. It's Mr. Calvert again. Hopefully you took the time to watch our Rowena Meadows video and kind of learn a little bit about the artist. Today, your job is going to be to participate in the COVID Color Challenge. And I kind of mentioned that before. We saw her pictures that she does where her entire family is wearing like one color. So here are some other examples that people have done. These are not ones that Rowena has done, but this is what our next project is going to be. Now, my hope is that you can get your whole family to partake in this. It'd be a great thing to do with brother or sister or mom or dad. But if they don't want to do that, you can still do this by yourself, and that is completely fine. I'll show you how to kind of photograph that at the end of this. But here are just a few more examples. You can see these people kind of use like aqua color. Here we see some different reds. So think about what you might want to wear. Think about maybe look at your pants. What color pants do you have? Okay, if you have green pants, then you could find a green shirt and then find some green objects to go with those, the things you're wearing. Here we see a family that did a whole bunch of colors. We see kind of red over here on the left. Then we see yellows and blues and pinks. So they just chose to do a bunch of different colors. This family chose to use orange. So I would probably start with your clothing that you have. That's probably going to be the hardest thing. And then from there, you can look around your house for other objects. Now remember, if you get objects out, please be sure to put them away. You don't want to make a big mess for mom and dad. Here we see some another family that did a bunch of different colors. This one we see red. Think about how you might want to pose too for your picture. Okay, you probably don't want to just stand there. A lot of times we see people making funny faces. We see people doing things in the picture too. So your job is going to try to be to recreate a picture like Rowena Meadows did. Now when you do this, as I said, hopefully you can get mom and dad to help you. If not, you can still do it yourself. And after you have your picture all set up, you've got your costume on, you have your props that you want to use, you're going to want to go into camera, which is right here. And you're going to want to make sure it says photo, which is right down here. Okay. And you need to make sure that it is facing you. So make sure that if you need to flip the camera around, there's that little camera with the circle arrows so you can point it whichever direction it needs to go. You might be wondering, how am I going to photograph myself, Mr. Calvert? Well, I would say look for a way to prop up your iPad. So kind of set it against something. It might be easiest if you put the back of the iPad against like a wall. So that way you can see yourself on the screen. Okay, so that way you know if your picture's crooked, if you're even going to show up in the picture. And then you need to set up something called a timer, which is right here. It's this little clock. And when I touch that, you can see that it says off, it says 3 seconds, and it says 10 seconds. You're probably going to want to use 10 seconds because when you touch that, what's going to happen is that your camera is going to wait 10 seconds, and then it's going to take the picture. So that gives you time to go back and get into your photograph and get your position ready, and then it'll hopefully capture that picture of you. Now, this might take a few tries. You might not get your best picture in the first time, and that's okay. All right. So I can't wait to see what you guys make. Remember that you can send it to me on Facebook. You can send it to me on email. You can post it to Seesaw. If mom and dad use things like Twitter or Instagram, they can also hashtag COVID Color Challenge and send those. I think that Rowena has been looking at those, which is pretty cool. I can't wait to see what you guys make. Be sure to email me if you have any questions. All right. Take care, guys.